Hello. How we doing? Beefy, hello. XPM was in as well. Ghostie's gone for his walk. He's alright, thanks, buddy, yeah. The glasses are clean and we'll get started. Finish getting that guy sorted out and then we're going to make these bases we need to do. Should be us. But today, what have you been up to? What's everybody been up to? Hendrik, hello, hello. How are you doing, Hendrik? You good? What have you been up to today? Have you decided what bases you're gonna get? I think you should keep looking around for some more. Although if this is for these models, your best bet. Well, you need to actually let me know if it's for if it's for these guys. Then there's no point in me basing these, is there? Because it's gonna be different from whatever you get. What other Space Marines have you got? How many Space Marines have you got? I've not thought about just getting some. You can get molds for. Cold Touch has some for doing bricks and things, and you just pour plaster in, and then let it dry, break them up, touch them to your base. Rather than 3D printing them so they all become the same, and it's probably quite a big cost. Doing it that way instead. This one is quite cool. So, you can get silicon molds in the shape of like bricks and things, which you can then cast with plaster of Paris. And you can break them up so they look like rubble. You can also get like a silicon tray with some some lolly sticks around them to make like a really shallow tray inside it. Yeah, you just get the stuff you fill walls with, but you can make it up yourself. It's not really equipment, it's like a silicon mat and stuff. But how much are your bases going to cost? We're talking really low-tech stuff. Silicon mat, some lolly sticks, maybe a couple of little cheap molds, and you can make whatever you want. A bag of sand. then you can start doing infinite bases rather than relying on 3D prints, because they won't be cheap. Imagine you spending a fair bit on an army's worth of bases, especially when, let's say, a quarter of them, I would guess, would be the same. It's worth looking at. And it's quite fun doing bases. You should send Cold Touch a message about his silicon molds he uses for his basing things. Because he's doing a city rubble base on his Taona. You can do that. The only problem with doing that with cork boards or cork sheets is, the best thing you can do with it is crumple it up into little tiny pieces. As soon as it looks like a cork sheet that's been layered or something, then you've sort of done a bad job. Because the whole point of it is to make it look not like a cork sheet. But yeah, I would send Cold Touch a message, because he's basically doing city based but on a Taona size, and he has all sorts of mold stuff. I've probably got a picture of what sort of stuff he's got. Have a quick look. And we'll see. Whether it's in a private message to me or whether it's in our lessons Discord. I'll have a look. So this is what... Hang on. Yeah, it's in the lessons Discord. Hello there. Yeah, we haven't got the latest thing, but he's basically... Come on. He's getting his leg pose right, but this is foam to get the positions of stuff. But somewhere he definitely had a picture of the stuff he was making. There we go. This is it. So he's making here. Oh. Using coffee stirrers, he's making thin sheets of plaster. He's poured in. So what you can do with that is, imagine you've got concrete floors and something's hit the floor like a shell impact. It'll do that cracked effect. That's what these are for. Once they're dry, they'll shatter into lots of pieces. He's got little silicon molds here for bricks and things, different size bricks. And it's just like a liquid plaster you pour in. It's not a resin, it's just a plaster, basically the stuff you do your walls with, just thinner. It's worth having a look at that. Ask him where he got his molds from. And then you just want some old wire, so you can have some wire is really good to look like rebar. And then there's a company called Evergreen Styrene, evergreen styrene do like H beams and I beams and stuff. If you want some sort of I beam rubble, they do those. That's evergreen styrene. I just think it'd be probably a better exercise than just buying resin bases over and over again. We will glue him onto there, I think. Right, what's the next bit? He's not having that. He has this, though. Where's the things? There's a line there. I knew there was one. That one's gone. Those ones have gone. Those ones have gone. Good. Where do you go? Which side? This side? On here? That was exactly where that went. So the corner of the thingy goes around that. Nearly missed the bottom. It's gone. Glue! Where are you? Which glue do I want? Blue top glue. Yeah. Well, it does if you want to do rubbly rocks. It's a really big, stupid thing, isn't it, that? What else has he got? He's got this thing. Bound to be another connection point somewhere. Yes, there is a really annoying one. Right on the edge of here. Okay, that's good. Shoulder pads next. Well, this is the one it says to use. He doesn't carry them both. Otherwise, you'd have two holsters. You'd have potentially this thing here. Nah, I doubt that. We cut all the bits it told us to cut off yesterday. Still a little bit of a catch on that. Which side does this go on? Left side. It is a good shoulder, I like it. Knock that off now. Grrr. There it is. I was waiting for the sake. I should have put this on before we did the arm. Hey, Paulie. We need thicker glue. I don't know where my thicker glue is, so I'm using this. You is exhausted. Santa's Wonderland. You'd think it'd be busy this time of year. That's it. It's on properly now. Quite a good model. We have the tilt shield to go on next. Probably do it before we do the other shoulder, maybe. Hey Paul, E-Models has got a sale on. It's tricky to get this position just right. It's funny. Yeah, this is one of the more fiddly marines I've done. Definite. We had a good stream yesterday. Just building and chatting. It was quite busy. It was nice. Oh, there's a connection point. Why would they design that with a connection point? Right on the face of that thingy. Sometimes for all the really good things Games Workshop do when they're designing some of these models, some of the decisions they make on where to put a connector point are just crazy. It's a good choice with the Power Fist though. He looks good. And then we have this thing to go on. Where the hell does that even connect to? Roughly, it's got a rough area for it to hit. It's like that. It's not too bad a connection, really. I think out of all the new Marines they showed off, I thought this guy looked okay. I like the jump pack captain was really cool. I thought you'd have gone for him. Did I cut his head off, or did it over here? This is where I'm wondering whether I'll keep the backpack off. I don't think it's too bad a job, actually. I should be able to get a lot of paint in there. A jump lieutenant. Right then, let's see. Head. Which way does the head face? Is it to his hand because he's pointing? That sounds about right to me. Fiddly. Okay. Looks okay to me. Let's get this backpack on. It might be at an angle. Well, it can't be like that because your backpack's falling off. It's almost because your shoulder pad's in the way. You just pull that shoulder up a little bit. Not yet. A little bit more on this shoulder. Oh, get off. Okay, that's in a better place. Thunderhawks were 190. I wonder whether it's the new shape Thunderhawk or whether it's the old shape one. Come on. I'd take a Thunderhawk. But I ain't got 148 bucks. 290 bucks. Let's see what's next. They're looking alright, the pair of them. This should be quite fun to do. Let's have a look. What's next? Well, they need to go to one side and try out of the combat zone. I was going to look at this guy with the line. So this fella's going to be tricky because he's got this seam down here. I don't think there's an easy way to mask it. I can feel it still. We could maybe put a bit of Tamiya putty on it and down. We'll have a look, shall we? I don't know why this is still on my desk. Where is the Tamiya putty? There it is. It's staring at me. So Tamiya putty is really good. It does have one problem. And one problem is it's hard to find, but for realistic purposes, the biggest problem with it is it's not an acrylic, so it's lacquer based, which is not a bad thing. In fact, it's really good putty, the way you look at it, but it does stink. I'll show you a trick you can do with it though. So we've applied it. Yeah. What I want to do is I want to get some lacquer thinner. Might as well use the Tamiya stuff. And we need a little brush. What brushes have we got we can use? Let's see. What are you? You'll do. You're a Rosemary and Co. This one's had blue ink in it. You can smoosh it with the thinners. Which is great when you wanted to do a nice smooth gentle fix. Because this sort of guarantees you get the filler where you need it. Doesn't take long to evaporate. And once it's evaporated, we'll go in with tiniest little bit of sandpaper and probably attach it to the back end of a paintbrush. I'll cut off the end of the paintbrush so it's flat. We'll stick some sandpaper to it, and we'll do that. Most of the fluid's evaporated away. No worries, we'll put some filler on this guy's cloak to try and fix that horrible seam. What this is, it's our Tamiya putty. Oh, who be that? That's Jan.
This is not a daffodil. Repeat, this is not a daffodil.
It ain't no daffodil. It's Mr. Genuine Vision. Where's that beautiful Irishman at? So, we now have to get these flyers ready for, well, I say ready, they're ready, we just need to get them based. There he is. How you doing? You ever got a little stream? Well, it might not have been a little stream. You had a good stream. What were you doing? How have you been? We get bases on these buggers. That's what we're up to at the moment. Anyway, we've just finished doing a little bit of building for some models we need to do over Christmas. We've got the company heroes guys. We've got this guy with the banner and the captain fella to do. Is he a captain? He's a captain. Just been putting a little bit of Tamiya putty on this guy's cloak because it's a right mess. Bases. Where's the flight stands gone? I put them to one side so I didn't lose them. Really? There they are. They're see-through. They're hiding. I think we're done. Building some birch trees for a diorama and then painting some moonstone. Nice. What method were you using? What was your build method for doing trees? This is what I do for trees. So we use an armature from Woodland Scenics. Then we attach seafoam sprigs to those. Paint it black, paint it grey, zenithal, prime it, not prime, but paint it brown for the trunks. And then I use spray glue, another spray tack stuff, or spray mount glue from a can from the top. Then we dunk it in green foam, tiny little bits of green foam for the majority of the green stuff. And I spray some more spray tack, and I sprinkle a product called knock leaves over the top. And that's how you get sort of like a tree thing. There's a little branch over up back as well. That's how I do them. There's so many different ways. I'm always, excited to hear different ways to do trees, because I'm sure there's not a perfect way. So we need to glue these on, but not at a straight angle. Obviously not too far, because it's going to be all over the place when it's in position. I just want it a little bit. That's why I've got these. That's okay there. How about another bit on front? That'll give us enough. That gives us enough. To the super glue. I had these yesterday. I think that one was dead. I wish when I'm showing things on stream, I didn't just instantly forget what I was doing as soon as I finished speaking. Because then I wouldn't lose all my glue. Well, welcome in, everybody. I hope you've had a nice day. I was about to crack into the new glue. I'm positive I haven't used 12 glues. It'd be like a squirrel hiding the nuts. Only I do it with bloody super glue. So when I get these, that's obviously not correct. Might be now though. Right. So when I get these glued in, get that on, do the same with the other one at a different angle. Then I'm going to break out the polyfiller. Just double check our position once more. Yeah, about there. Now this isn't just going to be the only thing holding this in. So I'm not worried about that, because the polyfiller will hold it all. This is just to tack it in place, basically. Did the zip kick? I should pin that in place anyway. Double check the angle. That works. Me too, Heinrich. Me too. Because I don't know yet. This one's going to have to go the other way just so they're not both going in. Let's cut some more sprue. It's like mountainous, wastelandy, not wasteland, that's the wrong word to use. Like steppes, no snow. Imagine Iceland with no snow. Tundra is the word. Yeah, tundra. Tundra is the word. I do want them both angled back a little bit though, so they don't look like they're crashing. Because that'd be rubbish. He's built, he just needs well, he's just built. Not obviously web-based or anything. We'll be doing that under a later date. Let's see how they both sit. Well, they're over the mirrors at the moment, but that's fine, as long as they're just not straight on. Okay, I'll do. And we've got you, come back here. It's going to be your base. So, the majority of my bases these days are done with this stuff. And I've got some Geek Gaming stuff. We're going to sprinkle this on as well, and then we'll paint over it. And then we'll add more that's not painted for the coloration. It's got greens and colours in there. Let's see what state it's in. It's a soft state, so we're okay. Let me grab a brush. Brush. It's a little bit hard. I need a little bit of water in this. A bit of water. Where's my drink? Speaking of which. You want some porridge? We're approaching the end life of this stuff. I'm just going to scoop it on. So the plan here is to catch this as it's drying, so we can add like cracks in the peat. Because at the moment, that's exactly what it is. It is plaster. We need a lot more on here. It is indeed plaster, Heinrich. Let's start with one at a time. First. I need one of these. Guys, just keep out of the reach of children. We need to put some other stuff in this now. We've got our gumph. Where's my little container with stuff from the beach? That's milliput. Are you up to go soon? How's the mice handling? A little rough today, but pushing on. Just realised all of the Mark III Iron Warrior shoulder pads you printed don't match the current Mark III you're building. Good news is you found the Iron Warrior's Mark III shoulders. I still think the play is old Mark III head and shoulders and backpack on the new bodies. That's still, I think, the way to go. Let's see what else I can stick on here before we put that bag of stuff on. This bag of stuff. Let's take that out of there. Let's find some some bits and bobs that we can just shove in as detail. See, it'll be fine. What's this? Arid grasslands base ready. Nah, I don't think so. Not in that box. Well, I don't think we need nettles yet. Or bricks. Is this your Augustus fella that I've got in this bag? Or have I got the Augustus fella somewhere else? There's a Marine here who's got a fist, he's got an arm with a plasma that's robot. Yeah, this must be your Augustus guy. That's who that is. He's in my drawer with all my basing stuff. Make a note of this when I've lost him in 3 months. We've got an old shield here we could use, stick it in the base. Right, I've got my waste water bottle here. So that's going to be one. You can put sprigs and stuff in it. It's not going to look like this. It'll all be primed black. I'll use masking fluid over the things and tape it up so we don't get it on the flight stand. And it'll be sprayed black and then brown and then all the colour will come later on. But for now, that one's good. Do the little guy in a minute. The basing bits. I have an enormous Space Marine helmet here. A real ghostly type of second. Do with like a little bit of plastic, a little bit of something, just to add sprues and bits. What's in you? Other than crisps. I got an Admech medallion. This sounds like it's doesn't sound like anything. This looks like it's what we're going to use. We'll cut it up so we've just got some form. First, let's do the little fella. Your base, need this. It's the main character for the army. It's Ragnar himself. Never have too much. I'm right, hello there. Perfect amount. Once you squeeze him onto it. He just needs to go somewhere where I can keep an eye on him. There we go. I just make sure he wasn't going to just lean back when I left him. Turn my little heater off in a minute. Damn right I do. And so I'm using our old nips. That needs to come off. Now this is upside down, but the upside down section looks shit. It's the same thing. So we'll do it like that. And that'll be embedded in, and it'll look like there's a barricade or something that they hid behind. It's got stuck in the mud and the gubbins. We could even see the rivets that are buggered. Make it look like the rivets have popped out. No, so like there's rivets right along the top. So now make it look like those rivets have, it's been hit and the rivets have just gone. So I've added styrene cement to this, and I'm melting the top layer where all that old paint was. Oh Jesus, it's strong. I could do a bullet hole in it. Let's do a bullet hole in it. Use some small arms fire to go with it. Yeah, I need a bit of super glue for this, just to tack it on. Add more porridge. As long as you get it into the texture, it'll stick. So this is though the tank's got stuck, it's ditched its dozer blade, attempted to get out, and this has been left as a relic for God knows how long. Come on now, let's get that on there. Thank you. Right, first stage done. Need some sprinkly stuff on now. Got some, what, a gun barrel here, whatever the hell it is. Don't think we need it. So everything else that's loose on here now, I'm going to keep on there. So the plan will be 1 second. We'll leave this for a couple of days till a stream next week. And then I'll water down some PVA glue. I'll take these downstairs and stick them on like the oven or somewhere, so they properly dry through. Because there's there's about half an inch of stuff. And once it's dry, because there's lots of loose stuff on here. Look, there's like loads of loose stuff on there. We'll make a PVA and water mix. We'll drip it in. The surface will sort of look like this, but it'll be painted properly. What I can do. Cut in a groove, like an old groove. The other one needs a little bit more of that groove cutting in it. And now this guy's had a chance to sort of dry up. We can like get this all pushed in where we want it. Same deal as the other one. Maybe put a little bit of water on it first, eh? Let's see. I'm not going to remove him, he's staying on there. That's it, now he's on.
Welcome to fucking Deadwood!
Oh, heard a follow. Who would that be? Resurrected, hello. Forgive the fact that I didn't pronounce your whole name. No, it doesn't. Because it's not... It's polyfill, it has a plasticized part in it. It's pretty robust. It's not going to withstand like lots of craziness, but yeah, it's good. No worries. Well, thank you very much. You rest well, and I'll try and not be loud. Although saying that, some of our alerts may be quite loud. That's all we need on him. There's no point going crazy on a lot of these bases because the flying base is, and the model will be covering a lot of it up. You know what I mean? Right, that's my pot of stuff closed. So yeah, polycell polyfiller. Excellent adhesion and lasting fill that will not shrink or crack. Drillable. Yeah, do not eat. Right, so I'm just going to turn my heater off before I melt. Because this room can get cold. But it's pointing right at me. What can we do now? What have we got? What can we do? Well, how about we prepare some other stuff to take? Tidy up briefly. Wow, it is warm. Let me move all this rubbish, stick it in the bin. Double check my bits of spring before I do so. From the beach, yeah. Brought it back and then I basically cooked it to get rid of any critters and creatures. Hey fish. So this is the filler that I put on. Look how well it's sticking. Which bit? Which bit of what? On this. Well, we can go over it again. Use this stuff. Which is the best putty? You use, not that, you can use lacquer thinner to thin it down. There are other things that, like acrylic putties, but they're always shit. I'm seeing what I can get away without using a makeshift sanding stick at the moment. Before we decide whether we need to do that. Well, look how well it's adhering to the surface, though. Can't see because I'm out of focus. And so when I'm sanding it off, it's not peeling off, it's like full-on glued itself to the material underneath. Just make a little sandy thing then. What have we got here? 1500 grit. You don't make a sanding stick. You ain't got one. Get a brush you don't use. Cut the end off. So it's flat. It's not flat. Make it flat. Something like that will do us. In fact, I'm just going to go like this as well. It's on the corner. That'll do. Right, glue. If there's any in. It depends on the exact scenario you've got. As one of your geotechnical tests at work on soils, you do a PSD or particle size distribution testing, and your sieves split soil into 63mm, 50mm, 37.5, 25, 12.5, 4.75, 2.36, 1mm, 600 UMs, 300 UMs, 150 UMs, 75 fractions. Yeah, sanding stick. This allows us to get in nice and close. Just remember though, you gotta keep it clean. Yeah, don't be doing that. A nice shine out of it. Right then. I think that's a pretty good fill job. There's obviously a very fine layer of filler still on the model. It's that fine, and I don't think it's even worth worrying about. Yeah, there's a filled in surface. Got one. I'm not sure they count. Two. They're just like litany seal type things. That's a purity seal. These are clasps that just so happen to have parchment running down them. They also have metal bottoms to them, which a general seal doesn't have. There'll be a name for these. Seal, clasp things. Maybe they could be. I think they're just a little bit different. As he's stick covered in purity seals, it must be. The shopping lists. It's got 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there's no way I'm painting that with that on. That's getting painted separate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a bit of a public announcement while we work out our next plan. This week, we launched our brand new website. You can see it down here, in this big red box. The obnoxious red box. Go and check it out. There's all sorts of cool stuff on there. It's where we can, you can see what lessons I do. Critiques to how to paint tanks, to individual lessons based on subject that you choose, to general weathering courses. There's mentorships, there's photography courses on there as well. There's also lots of cool merch. We've got hoodies, loungewear, t-shirts. There's also sticker packs. There's even a sticker pack on there which triggers our Wheel of Spice. And if you do enjoy the stream, we stream at the moment for the next week or so. We stream 5 days a week. Those days currently are Mondays, Thursdays, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. However, coming up shortly, I head out over to the US for a few months. We'll still be streaming, but our days are going to change to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, probably, with bonus streams littered throughout the weekend, depending on if we're not busy or doing anything. Same time, so it'll still be 8 o'clock UK time when we do our stream. They'll just be midweek. Well, even midweek, they will just be weekday streams. Like I said, with weekend ones in. So I travel on the 5th, so I need to make sure that we're done. Let me get a calculator up and I'll tell you exactly what's going on. Not calendar, not calculator, calendar. There we go. Here's how it does the daily thing. Right. So, we're going to, what day is it today? It's the 26th. We'll be streaming 27th and the 30th. So, tomorrow we'll see how we get on with these bases. I'm going to make sure they're somewhere warm for the next day. We might be able to paint them tomorrow. Hopefully we will. If not, we'll be painting them and getting them finished on the 30th. Going into December, that's the first is Friday, so Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday I fly out on the Tuesday. We might be able to do the first as well. The first and the second. I do need a couple of days to prepare, so we'll see what's going on. I've got to take my cameras down and stuff and pack everything away. So if I get there on the Tuesday, I will probably start streaming on we'll do Friday the 8th and Saturday the 9th. Probably, we'll see. Definitely Friday the 8th. And then we'll be starting the 11th to the 14th, the 18th to the 21st, and then we'll see what's going on over Christmas. It's a bit too far ahead. But yeah, if you do want to help support the stream, there are numerous ways of doing it. Like I said, check the merch, check the memberships, etc. If you're considering doing a Twitch subscription, please do consider instead using the merch thing, not the merch thing, the membership thing on the website. Because I did some maths the other day, and every time somebody subscribes, whether you subscribe to me or somebody else, the cut that I receive from a $5 sub, or the person receives from a $5 sub, can be as low as $1.60 for a sub. You know, you pay $5 expecting to help somebody out, and you're giving most of it to Amazon. Oh, look what's in this box of... There isn't vending machines in it. There's Tyranid bits. Why is there Tyranid bits in this box? Oh. They were happy in there. Let's put them back. There's more Tyranid bits up there. You know what the drill is. When I've lost them, they're there. But we're going to take these with us. And if I find them, the boxes that should be in the other box. We've got things. I'm bringing this with me. These are all. I'm gonna work out which one goes where. So that one's for that one. God knows which you have. One of these has got a really dodgy. Well, that's lost forever now. Handle might be one of. Might be this one. That's yours. You have that one. And you have something else, which God knows where it is. We'll find it. Find the instructions so we know what's happening. No, not. Nix has got an airbrush and compressor. So we've done that one, the ice box. Don't need that instruction. Here we have those two boxes. So that's this one. That has a set. Where's we must be missing a piece. These are our newspaper decal sheets. So we'll need that. That can go in the box. We've also got here Coca-Cola and 7-Up ones for the vending machines. I don't think we need instructions. I'm sure I put them somewhere easy to get. I'll find them when I'm about to leave, probably. So yeah, these are the windows for these bits. We'll need those. You can be quiet. I didn't store it inside, did I? No. Unless that doesn't have one. It should have one. That should have a door that goes that way. Oh, that's... We've got it. It's the one on the floor that I need. That belongs with you. You can't. Look at that. That must... That can't be yours, surely. Or is it? Oh yeah, it just needs to be positioned right. It's your one. And the cool thing is, as well, I'll show you, where everybody disappears thinking, what is he doing now? This isn't Warhammer. That's definitely that one. You get on each one of these. See these little newspapers? You cut those out and you fold them up and they go in the little windows. So they will look really, really cool when they're done. Let me get that doorway that fell on the floor. So which one was it? It was this one, wasn't it? That will go in there like that. These are 1/24th scale. So they're the same scale as Is that? You may recognise that. Then again, you may not. It's the same scale as that.
Confucius say, man who runs behind car will get exhausted, but man who runs in front of car will get tired.
Thank you very much. We have the decals for these here, so we can, for this, we could, like I said, Castrol, we've got Esso, we've got, what are you? Red Crown. We've got, that's for the Shell. Signal, Shell again, and 2 Texaco. I'd love to know where I put my boxes. Because the big boxes, the 7-Up things. Yeah, so we've got, what's this? Jobs, and then Southern Tribune, and the City Times, and Downtown Directory. So that'll be fun to do. They'll be like little filler projects, because I'm not going to take ages doing those. This guy took, what, was it 1 stream or 2 streams to do that icebox? It was a couple. We did one of those. We did that in 12 hours, the Shell one. There's actually a bit of black cable I'm missing for this, but I'm sure I can just replace with something similar. So that's coming, that's coming, they're coming. Space Marines are coming. I think I get away with posting the tank. I'm going to post the tank. I'm going to bring some models with me as well. Everything's just about ready for postage. I've got lots of stuff to post before we go away. But Monday's going to be busy. Yeah, there's not really much I can get on with, I don't think, at the moment. We're going to wait for shit to dry. Just having a look. Yeah, we've got to get stuff to dry. I need to remember to take your box as well with the models in, so we can do the decals. Yeah, let's put all this stuff away then. We don't lose it. That they should actually be bagged, shouldn't it? Make more sense if they were bagged. Do have a bag here. It's got bits in it that I don't need to lose. I think we're going to finish early tonight because I've got that much stuff waiting on stuff to dry now. We've got all 3 bases to dry. They're sorted. The Porphyrion is done. If anyone's got any ideas, we'll move on from tonight. Yeah, I saw that as well. We'll probably have a look for things like the captain has a Luke. Hello there. How you doing? How's it going? What have you been up to? He's got a tilt shield, so we'll need something on that tilt shield. He came together pretty well. It's almost a shame that his cloak has a singular piping line on the inside, but the back's plain. We've done a couple of things today, Luke. We've got some bases made up for the Space Wolf flyers. I don't know whether you saw where we got to on them, but here's one. If you missed them. In theory, it'd be tricky. Not for the application, for the working it out. So yeah, we've got the pair of these done. Have you got any further with your orc planning? What was your plan? You wanted to do stompers, didn't you, or something? Walkers. I'm gonna have to put some padding in here just so they don't destroy everything. Okay, we're not getting that where I want it. Yeah, but I mean, you've got things like, what are the little walkers called? The little ones. Killer cans. A load of killer cans. A couple of death dreads. Gorkanaut. And a Morkanaut. And a Stomper. There you go, there's your army. If you're really feeling flush, go to Games Workshop and get the is it the Mecha Dread? The old Forge World's big Mecha Stomper Walker thingy. Not Stomper. So your other option, which you're looking at here, is more of a speed war. So you've got bikers, then you could get all the different cars. There's a load of different cars and a wagon, truck. That's the way I'd go, something not sensible. A sensible orc army is probably a well-rounded army of lots of good units. I would either just go all walker, like all mechs or all vehicles. Something that's quite thematic. Yeah, we finished the big Ethereum as well yesterday. So I think we're gonna find somewhere to take everybody. There's a loose end as to what to do. Bad moons. More yellow. Don't tell Paulie. Yeah, you probably won't do the well, depending on when it is, because I don't even know what your plan is for the base. Is it city stuff? Well, how's about this then? Paint them up without doing the bases for them. Which will give you time to work out whether you're going to do resin bases and stuff. Because if you find a resin base that these would work on, you can just send me the STL and I'll print it out and we can just have a unified base thing. There's plenty of time, no point rushing to do it. Know what I mean? Plus, I'll have more supplies here to do the base. Painting will be fine over there, but basing is probably better to do it over here. We're going to see Froggy while she's on. Don't often get a chance to raid Froggy. She's raided us a couple of times. Yeah, we're on tomorrow. I want to go and take these bases, stick them in front of a fire, or something somewhere warm. And we'll go in. Dave, thank you for being here. Everyone else, thank you for turning up. Next, thank you for the videos. If I've missed anybody else, I do apologise, but I don't get list notifications. Remember, check the website, go and do the things. Go to the Discord, read the message if you haven't, etc. Yeah, we'll catch you tomorrow. Let's go and see what she's up to. See what madness awaits us. Take care, everybody. Have a good week ahead. It is Monday tomorrow. Good night. And for those of you left after the raid is finished, because the Twitch people have all gone, we'll see you tomorrow as well.